The checks are exactly the same as what was in place under the former government, with a difference, which is that in order to leave Gaza, there needs to be approval, including the Israelis are involved in that. Look, Peter Dutton was part of a government that accepted, not temporarily, permanently, over 10,000 people from Syria during that conflict. Peter Dutton is someone who no issue is too big to show how small he is. He is someone who has multiple fear and scare campaigns out there every day, but it's all negative. He has nothing positive to offer the nation. No positive policies going forward, scare campaigns, some of which are just dug up from the Morrison era. And I did see his comments this morning. There were multiple scare campaigns, nothing positive to say at a time when I think people are alert to the fact that you can't run a country or be an alternative government just based upon fear. That's all Peter Dutton has got.
Just a follow-up question on that, if I may, Prime Minister. Peter Dutton said with the checks being done, we wouldn't know the authenticity of travel documents, and the checks that the coalition was doing while they were in government are not being done, which contradicts what you were saying just a moment ago.
Well, he's just wrong. He's just wrong. And you know what he does every day. You see it. It's just fear campaigns every day that don't have a basis in what is going on. And he's someone who is defined by being negative. I mean, he is the angriest opposition leader we've ever seen. He makes Tony Abbott look constructive and positive going forward. And we saw in Nemesis how much the coalition all hate each other. They're all still sitting on their front bench. Peter Dutton doesn't want to talk about cost of living issues. We don't get any questions in Parliament about cost of living anymore, which is what Australians are concerned about. During the last sitting week of Parliament, I can't recall a time when a Prime Minister did not get a single question from the opposition. Not one from the Leader of the Opposition, not one from shadow ministers, not one from backbenchers, just negative fear campaigns from the opposition. I think people have woken up to that. He doesn't want to talk about real wages increasing, although I think he was probably negative about that as well, I'm sure. He would have found an angle. The fact of tax cuts. I mean, this is a government, an opposition that first said they were going to oppose it. Then they said they'd roll it back. Then Peter Dutton called for an election to be held on our cost of living tax cuts, and then he changed his mind and voted for it. So there are multiple positions. If you just keep your watch, set your timetable on your phone, there'll be another negative campaign tomorrow.